Test, test, test. Okay. So it seems like the audio is working fine, which means welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. It's been over a month since this game's come out, so I'm a little late to the party in terms of starting my Dynasty series here on NCAA Football 26. Or I should say EA College Sports. Or no, EA Sports College Football 26. Now, here, as I stated, I am going to be doing as you can see, I am going to be doing Northwestern. I actually did start, admittedly, I feel like I'm tripping. Does this thing normally not make any noise? Well, anyways, I'm going to be starting a Dynasty here. Eventually, I will be starting a franchise for Madden as well. I'm just going to input all of that, get that maxed out, just so you can get some good quarterback recruits. But yeah, I am going to be doing Northwestern. I was going to do a even smaller school. Like Northwestern, I wouldn't say super duper small just because they're in the Big Ten. They've actually been pretty good at certain points over the years. Recently, haven't been as good, but they have been decent. And I'm going to be doing you could call it a rebuild, just a dynasty or a dynasty rebuild, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be doing that here for Northwestern. I still got to figure out the team a bit and do a few things, figure them out still, feel out the roster overall. I mean, I'm not sure who they're... So left tackle, they've been really good lately, or as of late, producing tackles. So that's cool to see that the top guy is a left tackle, and Caleb Tiernan. He's a good pass protector, 329 pounds. That's a beast right there. 6'7" as well. Michigan. He's a junior, so he's probably gone after this first year. A lot of our good players probably are, yeah. Cam Porter's a senior. Aiden Hubbard, who's left edge, he's a junior. Our running back he's a sophomore, but he's a redshirt sophomore. Our second best running back, I should say, is a redshirt sophomore. So he's, depending on how good he does, he's probably going to be going to the NFL after 1 year. Gosh, why do I always do that? I don't know why I always yawn no matter what time of the day I'm streaming or how energized I feel. I always do that. I don't know why talking a lot causes me to do that. I don't know. But our starting quarterback, redshirt senior, Preston Stone, who's a pocket passer. I'm curious to see his ratings in terms of his physical, like how fast he is. Speed isn't amazing, 76, which still isn't too bad. Break sack isn't good. Carrying isn't amazing. So it looks like he's going to be a big-time guy, or a big-time passer, not really doing much in terms of getting out of the pocket. He could be end up being a transfer guy too, just because of the fact that, I mean, he's a redshirt senior, so he's technically able to play one more year if he wanted to after this. I'm just going to go through position-wise. So we have, as we said, Preston Stone as our starter, Jack Lausch as our backup. He's a sophomore, redshirt. In terms of deal breaker, he could transfer, even though he would be the starter next year. Dante Wallace. I'm not going to go over everybody, just kind of look through all of them because that would just take forever. I mean, 5 quarterbacks. Normally you only have like 2 or 3 like on Madden. As we said, Cam Porter, Joseph Hyman II, Caleb Komolafe, I think I pronounced that right. Caleb Komolafe, who's a redshirt freshman who actually, unless he leaves because of deal breaker, he could be our running back of the future alongside Joseph Hyman II. Daniel Anderson as well, who's a straight up freshman, or a true freshman. He's a true freshman. I forgot what they called true freshmen for a second there, but true freshman. Caleb is a redshirt, so technically he's a sophomore in college. Yeah, trying not to go over everybody. I almost started doing it there. Hunter McAllister as our starting fullback. Wide receiver, holy crap, our wide receivers, at least overall wise, aren't amazing. Got a big speed guy here in Chase Farrell, who's a route runner. That would make sense. I mean, 94 speed, 95 acceleration, 93 agility, change of direction isn't bad. He could be a good gadget guy, but as well, and he's actually young too. We have a young receiving core. I mean, our oldest player is Griffin Wild, he's a junior, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Oh, dang. Playing style's an F for him. That's no bueno. Also got a speedster here. Not as fast as our other guy, but we got a lot of speed receivers, a lot of young receivers, too. I mean, our oldest is Griffin Wild at, I don't know how old he is, actually. All I know is his grit, or what year he is. He's class junior. So I guess his age. Oh, why am I doing that? I don't know why I'm doing that. It's annoying. Yeah, so he's a junior, but he is our oldest player, and he might be gone after year one unless he decides, especially because of that deal breaker. That deal breaker could be, well, a deal breaker. Lawson Albright as our starting tight end, as well as Hunter Welsing as our backup tight end, but because most teams use multiple tight ends, I forget the scheme of Northwestern, but most teams have plays where you use two tight ends. We got a vertical threat as well as in Bradley Truman, physical route runner and physical route runner for those first two guys. Left tackle, as we saw, Caleb Tiernan. Got another junior, Matt Keeler, behind him. Geez, we're going to need to recruit some tackles. Because unless Tiernan does decide to stay, he might go to the draft or even try to transfer. I'm not sure. Left guard, we have Martes Lewis. Martes Lewis, he's a senior. Got a lot of seniors as our starters. But we also have Simon Silva and Trey Boyd, who could be duking it out on trying to find out who might be the starter next season. Next, we have Jack Bailey as our starting center. We have Jackson Caracello there as our backup. Nick Herzog, Anthony Bursa, and Matt Walden. I almost called him Walden. Xavier Gray as our starting right tackle. I think one thing that's going to be awesome is I feel like we're going to be a good school in terms of getting offensive linemen. I mean, maybe it'll be different because I'm a different head coach. I made my own custom one for this, for the sake of this rebuild or dynasty, whatever you want to call it. Aiden Hubbard, as we saw before, one of our better players on the team, one of our best players. Michael Kilbane as well, not a bad backup or even rotation guy. Anto Saka, our starting right edge. He's a sophomore, 82 overall, so not too bad. Got a nice backup here, as well as Richie Haggerty? I'm not sure. Probably butchering that. I hope I'm not. I apologize if I am, too. Miguel Jackson, Najee Story, Cameron Bastone as probably going to be our main rotation and starting guys on the D-line, maybe even getting some Mason Main in, but we also may have some of our edges coming in. Our starting Sam is Jason Reynolds II, number 40. He's a lurker, so he's a guy who we're gonna have off ball a lot, kind of scoping things down, seeing what's going on in the play, and making sure nothing happens. Probably down in the short yardage. Our signal caller and our mic is Jack Sadawiski, the fifth. Sadawiski the fifth. Jack Sadawiski the fifth as our starting. Mike, linebacker, Yanni Karloftis. I wonder if he's related to George Karloftis. As our backup, which are very close overall-wise, so we'll see if that changes throughout the year. Our will is Mac Uhilen? Or no, it would be Uhlin? I'm gonna say it's Uhlin, so I hope I'm not messing that up. He's a signal caller. Interesting, a will that is a signal caller. I don't know how that's gonna work with having our mic mostly as our signal caller, but obviously a will can also be a signal caller. Our weak side guy. Cornerbacks, they've also developed some decent quarterbacks. I mean, at least Greg Newsome, for sure. But we have Josh Fusel here. He's a freshman, so that's awesome to see. Our starting guy is our top starter in terms of our cornerbacks is a freshman. So that means he's going to get better over the years unless he transfers, which right now deal breaker is looking good for him. So hopefully he does not decide to transfer. I'm not sure how year one is going to go for the team. Hopefully I'm not dog shit as the QB, excuse my language, but hopefully I'm not dog crap as the QB and throw a bunch of interceptions and we just suck, but no guarantees. Ore Adai as our second guy, Braden Turner as well as Evan Smith. Hey. So yeah, we got some depth there. Robert Fitzgerald as our starting free safety. Damon Walters as our backup. Dylan Tatum as our starting strong safety. And Garner Wallace as our backup. Kicker, we have Jack Olson. And punter, Alex Falk. We actually have two punters. Wow. And they are both the same year. But yeah, so now I'm gonna check out the depth chart just to see what we have going on here. So quarterback, no surprise there. Mostly gonna go here. Gadget guys. Cam Porter we have as our gadget guy. I can kind of see that. I mean, I feel like gadget is. So who was the wide receiver that I saw? Oh yeah, it was Chase Farrell, who I felt like could have been a pretty good gadget guy. He's only 70 overall in terms of gadgets, a gadget player. I find that interesting. I would have to see that a little more to kind of figure that out. Miguel Jackson, our top defensive tackle, they consider as our top nose tackle. Slot cornerback, Josh Fusel, our best cornerback, is considered our best slot guy. I'm not gonna mess with it too much unless I feel like there should be some things that should be changed. Our sub linebacker. What the heck, man? Our mic guy, in terms of Jack Sadawiski the fifth, he's not even actually in the top three. And it's kind of crazy because Damon Walters, and both of our will guys who are on our roster currently are actually starting as our guys, which I'm actually going to bring Jack Sadawiski the fifth in here just because he's a little bit older, more experienced than Braden Bruce. If things don't go so well week 1 or week 2 or our first couple games, then I might switch Jack Sadawiski out or back out. Our starting tackles. Okay, I kind of figure that some of our edges might be put inside. So Michael Kilmon we have, Najee Story still here, Miguel Jackson's also still here. Our edge rushers, we have Aiden Hubbard coming off the right edge, which is kind of funny because he's listed as the right edge, or the left edge, I should say. And Antosaka coming off the left edge. Well, I guess that makes sense, the left edge. Kind of makes sense, I guess, because if you look at it a certain way, one's left and right the one way, and then it's right and left the other way. But yeah, slot receiver we have is Braden Blewett, which I don't even think he was one of the guys that I actually talked about when I went through all the receivers. Huh, that is interesting. Good for him, honestly. Cam Porter as our power back, which makes sense, and Joseph Hyman II as our third down running back. Long snapper is Jack Bailey. Okay, this stuff isn't as important. Yeah, as we saw. So yeah, there's a depth chart. Looking pretty good. I'm not too familiar with all the players enough to know, like, if I should, or if there's certain ones that I actually should be changing in or not to certain specialty positions. But yes, next we are going to be going over recruiting, which I have a For Fun Penn State League going, so I'm going to have to remember not to go too crazy with it in terms of offering scholarships and everything, just because the fact that we are a smaller school, so we are going to be trying to check this out. We're mostly going to be going after 3 stars just because that's kind of what we have to do anyways, because we, like I said, we are we're a middling school, not even necessarily like a super small school, but we're a middling school. No 4 stars want to come here. It's going to take some time to build up to getting those 4 stars and even eventually maybe those 5 stars. So I think what we're going to start out doing here, so I'm going to get Miles Muamba. He's a dual threat, love seeing that. I think I might also go for Connor Gibbs. Why does it say right? Oh, is that like I wonder if that's the arm that they throw with. If that's what that's for. But yes, I'm going to go for those 2 to start for quarterback. For halfbacks, have developed Northwestern also has actually been pretty good at developing halfbacks or running backs, whichever one you want to call them. Actually going to go for you. Is there another second one? Secondary? I'll go for Elusive Bruiser. In terms of, we have a lot of young receivers. I may still try to go for a few. Just maybe see if we can get like a bigger guy, because I think most of our guys are smaller. Contested specialists wouldn't be horrible. I think I might go for one of them. Maybe another speedster as well. Tight end. Not really saying we need many of them, but I still might go for one at least. Tackle, yeah, we definitely need tackles. That's for sure. I'm going to see. Okay, so I'm going to go for you. We're third on you. I'm going to go for you as well. So what do we have? So we have a left tackle, a right tackle, and a left tackle. And I might put in another right tackle here. Try to find one that we're higher up in. Go for you, why not? Go for guards as well. So we got right guard. Kind of wish you would order it with which people have the most interest in it with us. So I might go. Okay, so we got who's fourth. Okay, you. Center we don't necessarily need, but I always like going after at least a few at every position. Just because, like, even with the thing that says it suggests that it's required, it is not always required to go for certain positions. Or not required to go for certain positions, I should say. Okay, so for edge rushers, I'm gonna go. You're up 1,000. First, I'm gonna go for some of these. I'll go for you. You're left. I'll look for a right one. Right edge, right there. We're 9th for you. It might not be the best. I guess we'll go for you. Jeremiah Pepper. That'd be awesome if he was like a generated player that you could make a storyline of him being related to Julius Peppers. I think I might go for you too, just because we're 3rd on your list. DTs. Not too many that are interested. Speed rusher. Speed rusher. I put both of you on here. Outside linebackers, we're going to need a lot of them. So we got Wills and Sams. Kind of go through, not too many that. So I'm going to add you. Add you. I'll add you since you're a Sam. As well as you since you're a Sam. I guess I'll add in like five or six of them. Yeah, just for that. Now for Mike, I'll do 2 of them for now. Got a thumper and a thumper. Got a signal caller here. I'll take one off and go for a signal caller. I'll go for you, actually. Cornerback. Might not need too many cornerbacks, but I'm still gonna recruit a couple. Free safeties. For one of you. Okay. Yeah. The kicker, I might honestly go for a kicker. Not super early. No, I think I'll leave kicker off for now. I'll maybe go for another cornerback or 2. Maybe even go for another tight end. Position. Got 2 more slots. Oh, we need so many outside linebackers, I may add another one to the group. I might wait, actually, to add one more of you. I might go for another Mike. Yeah, I'll go for another Mike. I'll go for another defensive tackle. And then we'll call it there. Alright, so that's where we'll call it for terms of setting up the board. Go through and offer everybody scholarships. It's illegal, I guess. I mean, even with NIL, it's probably still illegal. So we got all 3 stars. I don't think there's any 4 stars that were even interested in coming here. So I could look through the prospect list again and see, but I don't believe there were any 4 stars. I guess I didn't look through pipelines, because pipelines I know are a big thing as well. Which I could have done better in terms of going to the pipelines, which right now, if this is right, I don't really have too many guys that were in my pipeline currently on here, which is my bad, but maybe it won't be too big of a deal. But yeah, so in terms of 4 stars here, we don't have too many 4 stars in our who are too interested. The highest is a running back that is 6th. I may actually take one of our halfbacks off. Take you off for now, and then I'm gonna try to push just for the sake of just being aggressive and trying to at least get 1 or 2 4-stars. We could even go for a Daryl Hurley. 62 rank. We're 7th on his board. Probably going to get beat out by those schools. We may even get beat out by the schools. If Davis, for example, after the first week, we'll see how it is. Oh, I didn't mean to scout. We'll see how it is after the first week in terms of some of these players and their offers. But after that, we will kind of go on from there. We kind of got to go on from there anyways. Wait, I already offered you guys all scholarships. Okay. But yeah, a lot of 3-stars is what it's going to be the first year or two. I think maybe after year 1, maybe we could, depending on how things are looking for us, start going for some 3-stars. Or 3-stars, we already are. For some 4-stars, I should say. Or more of them. We definitely can already offer and probably get a couple, but we're not going to get like too many. I don't want to be too aggressive either. Though I could, now I think about it, because I do remember in the past when I watched a video, they suggested being aggressive right away. Alright, I think I'm going to try to be aggressive here right away. I am. I'm going to take a risk, be a little aggressive, and I'm going to go for Daryl Hurley here to start. Just to kind of have some aggression here. Because we are 7th already. And he's not too close to getting to top 8. Even if he was, we would be in the top 8. So I could see if it starts getting out of hand, which it probably will very quickly, especially if those bigger schools start going for him, we're going to lose our chance on getting him, which not a big deal if we do lose out on him. Like I said, first year, probably not going to be insane on... And never really will probably be, especially being like a little bit lower of a school, kind of going crazy in terms of offering scholarships. So yeah. Next thing is, because we don't even get any of these points back, so we may as well do some scouting. Is it on national rank? It is. There we go. So I'm going to do some scouting. Just going to see where everybody's at. Not too bad there. Not a gem or a guy that we shouldn't go for. Let's see what these guys are. Okay, not bad. Road Dog. Fan favorite. Development trait. There's development traits in this game? I didn't know that they had that. That might just be me and stupid, but I don't think so, because I had no idea. Not a gem, but still not bad. Change of direction's decent. Ooh, we found a gem. Casey Childers. Childers? Is it Childers? Oh yeah, that literally is Childers. Childers. Casey Childers. Not bad. A diamond in the rough. Road Dog. Strength is really good. 87. I mean, especially... Maybe could be a little higher for a DT, but that's still not too bad. If we can find some more guys like that, that would be awesome. Tight end here. Cornerback. Not bad. Another diamond. McBeal. Not bad. Speed, acceleration's pretty good. Change of directions, not bad. Agility, all really good. Not bad at all. Right there on that cornerback. Evan Bacon. See if we got another gem here, possibly. Nope. Okay. Yeah, he's somebody that is considered no bueno. Okay. Probably not going to go for him now, then. Not that he's not a good player, but just kind of be a little bit more aware here. Okay, just kind of trying to see out if we have any. Probably add another cornerback then to the group. Zone. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do that. Go for him. And offer him a scholarship. Oops, not scout. I mean, scouting's probably fine too, to be honest, but kind of see what he's at. She's really slow and laggy. I wonder if the online version of this is better, and that's what, because I know for the new Madden, that's how, like, stuff can be faster and stuff, and I did an offline one just so I didn't have to go through any, like, the pains of doing, like, saying, oh, nobody can join or whatever, or anything like that, but, ooh, another guy, Josh Sweet, who's a JUCO sophomore, contested specialist. Okay. There were some 4 stars I know. For in here. I might go to my pipelines though, actually, and do a little bit of this. 8th physical route runner. I'll do that, why not? We're only 8th on his board, but that's alright. Not bad. Alright, so that's where our recruiting board is going to stand after the preseason week, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah, that is literally what it's called. Alright, now advance to the first week. Or no, this ain't even the first week, I don't think, even. This is week 0. Okay, we're still sitting pretty good here. Most of these guys. Yeah, a lot of, holy crap, a lot of transfer risk here. Playing style, a lot of guys possibly wanting to leave because of playing style. 8+ more as well, which is no bueno. Oops, I didn't mean. I wanted to see that more. I clicked X on it and it didn't show me more, as well as the other one that I didn't quite see. Week 0 though here. Dang, that's a pretty good matchup, honestly, to have week 0. I mean, what are some of the matches in week 0? Week 0 has a good amount of games. Geez, these are all the games that are going to be played coming up next weekend? Or not, no, it wouldn't be next weekend. Or no, it would be next weekend. Holy crap. Dang. That's a good amount of games. I don't remember there being this many games played on week 0. But yeah, not a bad matchup in week 0 though. Kansas State versus Iowa State to start off the year. Not bad at all. That's a great matchup to have in week 0. I know normally they have like some ranked matchups. Not normally too many though in week 0. So that's awesome. Go back to recruiting here. I don't think we have lost out on anybody, thankfully. So that is good. And we're going up, it looks like, in all of the areas. Or in everybody. So here's the challenge. The challenge is splitting it up just right, which I am going to do because we have a limited amount. Definitely going to be going all in a little bit, depending on how quickly this goes wrong for Darryl Hurley, which it looks like it could go wrong very quickly. I'm going to put 35 into him. Evan Davis looks a little bit more manageable, I would say. May be able to catch up to Alabama there. As well as everybody else. I think I may go. I'm gonna go through everybody and add 10 to them at first. I think a big thing is I don't know how aggressive these schools are gonna get for some of these guys. who are 3 stars, because a lot of the schools should be and are more than likely going to be going after those 4 and 5 stars. So out of the 500 points, I need 350 for all of my guys if I'm putting 10 into every single one. Which I have 500, and I put 35 on the 2 4 stars. So that would be, gosh, what would that be? That would be 70 for them, and then that would leave 430 for the rest. So then it's really figuring out what we would do with the last, like, what would that be? 350, 430 divided by, not divided by, what am I saying? Minus 350, that would be about 80. So we have 80 scouting points left, which will be interesting to figure out who to distribute between. I think I may go for the players that are closer to putting us as their top team. I think that might be the best choice here, is to spread it across our top interest recruits, which I do. Interest status. Yeah, so we'll do. Well, I'm gonna put 25 into you actually. That's depending on how many. I think that's what I'm gonna do, honestly. Put 25 into a bunch of them that have us as their top guy. Maybe even go down to like 15 for some. Just add like 5 on. Yeah, do that. Just so we can try to secure the guys who we're closest to. One thing I might also have to go through here is just kind of see where we are in certain guys and how close they are as well. So he's already in his top 8 and we're second, so that's good. Okay, so now for guys that we're a little lower on. No, I don't want to move yet. So he's close to his top 8. As long as we're top 8, I think that's probably fine. So he's actually the lowest guy we're on in terms of interest. So we're 7th. So right now in terms of top 8, unless somebody's getting close to top 5, we're looking really good in terms of making people's top 8s. So that's what we'd like to see. Okay, so we're sitting good after preseason 2 week 0, so we can advance to the next week now. See what's going on there, recruitment-wise. It's looking really good recruitment. We're making our way up on that recruits board. I couldn't tell if that was Daryl Hurley or who that was. Yeah, so championship contender. I mean, obviously, sorry, Tiernan, you're probably going to be on a really bad team year 1, unless you stay for another year or you transfer after this year. Probably going to be on a bad team. Yeah, I got a lot of guys possibly looking to leave, but it was Mo Cross, the receiver, that we decided to go after. I believe we moved up to number 8 or number 4. We did. Okay, that's good. That is really good. Though there is a big gap. Actually, we're actually gaining ground. We actually gained quite a bit of ground there. Okay, that's actually good to see. Yeah, depending on how much we're ahead on certain players, I may decide to take some recruitment points off. And oh shoot, we moved down. What the heck? How the heck did we move down? I guess that makes sense. I mean, they are going more all in on him, it looks like, for Boston College, and the Rutgers overtook us, so we went down. Yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, sadly, losing out a bit on them. We're first now for Daryl Hurley, though. Love that. I'm going to keep that up for Daryl Hurley. We're so far ahead here, I think I might change this down to 15. or at least 10 for now. And then I may go more all-in here on Evan Davis. Do 50, just kind of try to overtake. We're getting really close to actually to overtaking Oklahoma here. I feel like with sending the house, we may be able to overtake Oklahoma and North Carolina for sure. Maybe at least Oklahoma. At least maybe Oklahoma, because we only had 35 in them, and we're almost close to Oklahoma. So Oklahoma, we at least would probably be able to overtake. I love that we're so far ahead with Daryl Hurley. That would be awesome if we could get Daryl. Is there any other guys? Holy crap, that's a huge lead for Penn State. I don't even know if I want to try to battle with them, because he is way closer to committing there than he is here. So I think I may try to find another left tackle for Pipelines. I know I saw some good left tackles here that had interest. Oh, they're all the way down here. Second, yeah, of course it's you. Another really, well, actually this guy's really, it depends though, how close is he? He's pretty close. Oh, he doesn't have any offers. Oh, I'm going for him. No offers? Heck yeah. Heck freaking yeah. Give him the scholarship. That's going to get us a big boost, and we're number 9, so we're just out of the top 8. So as long as we get boosted up here and nobody ahead of us offers him a scholarship, we should be able to jump in and get in the top 8 just before he decides on his top 8. So that would be awesome. Gonna leave that all where it's at. I think everything looks really good. Got a decent Tulane can be actually pretty good. I mean, I know in the past years they've actually been really good in terms of their team. Their team has been really good in college football, at least for the level that they are compared to the Power 5. So, week 1 against Tulane. Or actually, I think I'm going to do a save real quick before I do start this game. Do a little quick save. Yeah, I got Penn State. Got NIU as well, which is who I was trying to do on Twitch, and then I just kind of forgot about it or played other games. I've been playing a lot of MLB The Show, so I haven't even. I have Madden too. I've had Madden for the week that it's been out, but I haven't even played Madden yet because I don't know, just haven't really found. I've been just too into MLB The Show right now. I'm having too much fun right now for surprisingly on what's it called? I'm having too much fun on gosh, I'm brain farting. I'm having too much fun on Road to the Show. So that is why I've been where I've been at.
Welcome to Yorba Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave.
This should be fun.
Likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans
I almost forgot about the commentating. I almost forgot about the commentating stuff. Turn my mic up a little bit because this is probably gonna distort being able to hear me. I completely forgot about that. I have the music turned off too, so I don't get copyright. I'm not sure if the music in this, the title music, it's copyrighted, but I did that just in case. And so I can hear myself, I might turn this down a little bit. Band music, do that. Well, the band's fine. The band's not really loud, it's more the crowd. It can be pretty loud. I love having a loud crowd. I'm going to turn down the in-game commentary to about 50, just so you guys can hear me a little better, and so you can also hear them. I'll do 60 for now. Oh, you can't even hear them at 60. Here we go. Kickoff by Falk. It's going to be a touchback.
And he'll just take it in this drive.
like how both of our guys are big impact guys on the same side of the ball. And nice first down defense right there. Who's that on the tackle? I couldn't tell. But nice first down defense. Awesome start to this first drive against Tulane. And hopefully we can get a 3-and-out here to start the season. That would be awesome. Awesome start to the season as well. That would be amazing. Mac Uhelin with the tackle there. Sock on the edge. Oh, damn. I went for the tackle there, and that went badly. Oh, my gosh. I messed that up, and that's going to be a tutty. That drive started off so well, and then I messed it up with trying to do the hit stick. Okay, well. That's awkward. A big play ruined by me because I tried the user hit stick there when I should have just gone for the sure tackle. Alright, we're in a little bit of a hole now. 3 plays and a touchdown for Tulane. It was looking a little sloppy there and slow for them. Could have at least... I didn't want him to get the first down even by hitting him, but didn't get the hit off, so didn't jar the ball loose. It's alright. Got Preston Stone coming in to lead this offense. Hopefully we can get a responding drive with a touchdown here. Here we go. Oh, dang, man, they got right to him there on the first down. 1 yard gain there for Hyman the second. Great hole up the middle. Hyman the second, though, gets up there and gets the first down for 10 yards there. As far as Hyman's been on, he's been on every play, and Cam Porter's our main guy. We got some man coverage here. Oh, almost caught that there. Dropped it. Nice coverage there for Maurice. If that was even the guy who's covering him. Press man across this. A little bit of a misfire there. 3rd and 8. Only a 2 yard gain there. That one was to Blewett. Stone. Throwing it short. Throwing it a little off. Stone. Oh! Wild getting on the outside! Wild makes a nice move around the defensive line. Or defensive. The cornerbacks. The defensive backs. Goes around and runs across the sideline for a big gain there. Okay. I have mistimed almost every single throw with them right now. Nice throw there and held on to by the tight end. That's a first down. Not bad at all. Nice drive going on here. Almost seemed like we might have been stalling out. Oh, and a sack off the blitz. Santana Hooper right up the gap. Right through the gap. A nice tackle there for the sack. 2nd and 17. Making that a little bit less manageable. Oh, dang. Another bad pass. Causes him to get hit in the air and drop the ball. I gotta throw this a little better, but this feels a little weird in terms for me. Oh, almost caught. A little bit too high of a toss-up. That zone is so big, though. The zone for the missed, like, throwing it off is so big. We're gonna go for the kick. Falk here. Kicks it. The 48-yarder is good. Nice kick by Falk getting us on the board. Didn't get a touchdown, sadly, on that drive, but still got 3 points. Defense has got to play well here again, and I got to not switch and make a stupid decision and miss a tackle again and give the other team a free touchdown. We almost got to the quarterback there. And a nice tackle by Walters there behind the line of scrimmage for a 3-yard loss. Oh, and the pocket collapses in on the quarterback. And a nice sack there by Kilbon. Michael Kilbon. Third down here. Gets the pass off, and that's going to be a 3 and out there. Nice. The defense stepping up really nicely there. Getting the 3 and out. Couple of loss of yards for the offense. And that one's just going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Northwestern. Oh. Gosh. Hyman up the middle, only gets a gain of 1 yard off that first down run. Start of the new drive. Right up the middle is Blewett. Big gain by Blewett there. Braden Blewett with the catch over the middle. Nice pass by Preston Stone. A little bit tossed, kind of lob touch pass there. But the field was wide open. Everybody collapsed on the ball there. Or not even on the ball. But there, Blewett again gets the first down, but let's see what the flag is. And it looks like it might be a holding. Yep. Camera gave it away. And a holding on the first down. That's going to make it 1st and 20. After a nice play by Blewett again. Oh no. Loss of 5 yards. Tried to get him on the screen there out of the backfield to Hyman, and that did not work out at all. Throw to number 3, and he just gets clobbered. This mistake may have cost us another points in general, but a touchdown. Oh, and almost went back and caught that, but another bad pass by Preston Stone. Attempted there for Albright. Oh, that's going to be... I just booted that as far as I could. Hopefully the defense can play well again here. Offense has got to start playing a little better here to be able to get this down. Nice tackle there on the stop. Didn't let him get too many yards. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Tulane Blue Wave. Or is it Blue Wave even? Is it just the Wave? Nice takedown there by Mac Uhlin. Third and 12 and a sack by Saka there. It's going to be 4th and 19, and they're going to punt it. Anto Saka with the sack there. Nice play. 3rd and long. Makes it even longer for 4th down, and they're going to punt it. Farrell gets the catch and only returns it for a few yards. Cam Porter in now. Porter runs on 1st down, takes the outside edge, and gets a nice gain there on 1st down. Cam Porter for 14 yards with his first carry of the game. Why is he not the main back right now? Why does Hyman keep coming in? Hyman, though, still a really good running back. It's 6 on that one. And this running game is getting going. If we can get this running game going, we might be able to complement. It's going to be a good complementary for the passing game. Hyman again doesn't gain any yards there. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third and 4. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh no, Nick Herzog is injured, our guard. just going to go out of the end zone. Man, this timing sucks. My timing sucks right now in terms of throwing the ball. What is making it so hard to time? Is it the sliders that I'm using? I don't know. I'm gonna try classic passing here. Just gonna switch it up. Go back to normal. I definitely think that the new kind of revamped passing or any of the new passing styles can be good for sure. I'm just not super used to them, to be honest. Well, I'll go back to it here. Just because, I mean, what is it? So revamped passing, classic passing controls that give you more control of the arc of the pass, with the ability to perfectly throw passes based on ratings and pass context. The player can take some power off of their throw to make more accurate passes. Huh. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know, sometimes it kind of feels weird. Fumble on the play, and Tatum picks it up. Either that's going to be incomplete, or I think that's going to come back, because that a little odd. It looks like we have the ball for now, unless they're gonna. Okay, they aren't gonna review it, so we are going to have the ball here, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Hopefully, we can get some movement here, and that's not what we want. And that's the end of the first quarter. Tulane green wave. How could I forget? I mean, their main color is green. Tulane green wave. Up 7-3 after the first quarter. They're definitely playing way better. Their offense is outplaying our offense, but our defense is outplaying their defense. Though our defense has allowed a touchdown, it's mostly my fault. Probably wouldn't have happened if I didn't let it happen, so making a dumb decision. But anyways, 2nd and 10, and we're gonna get no yards. 1 yard. We gained back 1 yard of what Hyman lost. Big 3rd down here. We get the 1st down here, and pressure just gets there to the QB. Preston Stone misses again. I wonder what his percentage is right now. Ball kicks it, and it's going to be good again. It's going to be 6-7. So far, no touchdowns in this first half. Minus 1 yard is the yardage we gained there. The Tulane, admittedly, actually, Tulane's defense has played well. Our offense has been able to move the ball a little at certain points, but the defense has come in stout for Tulane. Here we go, Tulane on another drive. Hubbard and Saka get in there and stop Arnold Harris before he can get too far upfield. Another handoff and another nice stop there, only gaining 2 yards. Nice stop there by the defense. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. Ball going for a deep shot, and nice play by Adu or Adaye. Nice play either way on defense there on that deep ball. Could have been bad. Didn't get his head around, but still stopped that from being a big play. Love to see that from our defensive back. Fair catch by Farrell at the 34-yard line. That's where Northwestern will start their next drive. Hopefully Preston Stone can have a better drive here. Another high pass by Preston Stone. That one caught by Covey. Frank Covey, who looks like he's down, but I don't know. There was no stoppage, so it seems like he's okay. Cam Porter going up the middle. Gets the first down and still going. 1st and 10. Cam Porter with another nice run there. His 3rd run of the day. He's already at 27 yards. Nice pass there by Preston Stone, getting a few yards on 1st down. 2nd and 3. That went to the tight end. 1st down. Kobe again for the 1st down. A little high pass, but Kobe gets it and gets the 1st down. Nice drive going here for I keep wanting to say Clemson. It's because Clemson's my favorite team. Northwestern. Oh, hit when he throws it there. Santa Hooper looks like got in with the pressure and the hit on the quarterback. Throwing it up for Wild. Almost got it. Knocked down, though, by the defender. Kind of being aggressive on this point. Oh, out of reach for the wideout Ivy, and this one's going to be a long field goal. That might not be the power, though. Oh, my gosh! Falk is the MVP. What a sniper, a 50-yard field goal. Nice kick by Falk, and it's 9-7. This offense, or is it Jack Olson? Oh wait, Falk is just the kickoff specialist. Okay, so Jack Olson is playing really well as our kicker right now. He's hit 3. He's 3 of 3, and has had a great day with the offense not being able to finish off some of these drives. Let's hope we can get a touchdown here before the end of the day, and it's not just him scoring. Nice break up there on 1st down. 2nd and 10 coming up. Number 7 there with the break up. I believe that may have been a die there. Adea. And the quarterback is keeping the ball there and gets 3 on that play. Caden Samzona. Not a bad game there for Caden Samzona. Probably saying that right. A little dump off there. Outruns Hugh Heelan and gets the 1st down. Not a bad 3rd down play there. Nothing downfield, just dumps it off, and the running back gets the 1st down. Blitz on 1st down, and it's going to go down for a loss of 6. Ianto Saka with his 2nd sack of the day, or well, a half sack there, but Saka getting at the quarterback for the 2nd time of the day for a loss. And another loss. Nice Saka coming in clutch here after a couple nice plays for them. That one is considered a sack there by Saka, and that's 2.5 for him on the day. 3rd and long. They're going deep. Oh, nice break up there. I thought he was about to catch that, but that was a nice break up for number 7. Stopping that from being a big gain. Farrell downfield. No fair catch, and he'll get up to the 36-yard line. Nice little run there after the catch. No fair catch called. And here we go. Hopefully we can get a drive going here. Have been able to get down the field, just have not been able to finish it. The offense, that's the biggest key right now for the offense, is finishing the drives. Not just going and getting a field goal, but finishing the drives. Oh, hit on the throw, Stone. He's getting drilled right now on some of these deep throws. Oh, 3rd and short. Albright getting it off throw, a little bit high throw by Preston Stone, but Albright gets it for the 1st down, and the chains are going to move. First and 10 for the Wildcats, and they get a good, decent run there from Hyman on 1st down for a gain of 4. Hyman on second, or Preston Stone on second down. Hyman gets the ball again, and that one goes for just about a yard. Not a big gain there. Not a big gain there by Hyman. 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. Hyman out of the backfield, and he just barely does not get to the first down. Santana Hopper is down with an injury for the Tulane Green Wave. Hopefully he's all right. And it's 4th and 1 at the 39-yard line of the Green Wave, and Northwestern is going to be aggressive and go for this. Throws it. Nice catch by Kobe, and Kobe the 4th with a nice catch over the middle. And that's going to be a first down for Northwestern. After being stalled out by this Tulane Green Wave defense for a couple drives, gets it there, but then a sack, and oh no, Preston Stone is down with an injury. Tulane has been getting to him on some of these drop-back plays. Looks like a chest injury, and Lausch is coming in for Preston Stone. Lausch throws a nice pass to Blewett over the middle and gets back some of that yardage that we lost. 3rd and 8. And Lausch will be in for a little bit, at least the rest of this drive. At least for right now in the rest of this drive for Stone. Oh, high throw there, Blewett. And that's 4th and 3, and it's going to be another... No, it's not. We're going for it. We're going for it. Northwestern is going for it on 4th down here. Oh, brother. Hit on the throw, and Northwestern cannot get the first down there. Couldn't quite tell which player that pass is going to be attempted for. But Northwestern just cannot get the first down. Could have made it 12-7 there, but just could not get the pass off and was hit on the throw. Offensive line not doing well there on that drive. Getting their quarterback injured and then allowing another hit to stop the drive. And a big gain there on that might have been 1st or 2nd down for Tulane. And they're going hurry up here. Over the middle to their running back, dumping it off. They're going hurry up the rest of the way, it would appear. They want to score again. It's been a while since they have, since the first quarter. Oh, they almost got to the quarterback, and he's going to be running. Gets a big gain there to the 26. Somoza getting a big gain there for Tulane. A read option there, or an option there. RPO there by the offense, and they call a timeout here to make it 2nd and 7 with 46 seconds left at the 23-yard line. Trying to get a score here, probably trying to be aggressive to get a tutty. Over the middle, incomplete pass attempted for number 11 of the Green Wave. Nice pass break up there on 2nd down. 3rd down, and they're going all out for it, and that's broken up by number 7. I believe that is a day, and they're going to go for the field goal. Ice the kicker. Ice the kicker. Second. What the heck's... Alright, sorry about that, y'all. We will see if they will make this kick. Ice the kicker, and the kick is good. Kind of an easier kick there for them. 48-yarder, knocks it in. gives the Green Wave the lead 10-9 with 33 seconds left at the end of this quarter. Are you kidding me? Did another kicker just snipe a kick IRL? Let's just say Cardinals? Oh wait, in warm-ups. In warm-ups, I was going to say, no way. Cardinals kicker just sniped a 72-yarder in warm-ups. I waited too long. Stone gets drilled there again. And Lausch has come in already again. Stone getting knocked out of the game again. Welsing there. Number 84 with the catch. It's 3rd and 4 here. Probably just going to let it go until halftime here. I believe Northwestern will be receiving the ball as well after the half. A decent half from both sides of the ball. Less so for Northwestern with the fact that they never scored a touchdown. They had 4 scoring opportunities, and every single time they got a field goal only. Hopefully in the second half they can execute here a bit better. We can get some scores going. But currently down by 1, 10-9 against Tulane. If we're going to be able to win some football games this year, we're going to have to throw the ball a little better here, which so far in the first half has not been very good at all. Harrell coming up. And here we go. First play of the second half. Cam Porter going up. Cam Porter with a big run on first down. Gain of 11 there for Cam Porter on first down. Not a bad run there at all from Cam Porter to start the half. Oh, damn. That was oddly high by Lausch. Oh, Jesus. Is Preston Stone not coming back in this game? He might not. He's taking some big chest hits. Cam Porter on 2nd and 10. Getting a big gain again. Cam Porter is carrying this team right now. Another big gain from Cam Porter on 2nd and 10. Cam Porter is carrying this team right now. I mean, our receivers are making plays, but we are just not getting the ball to move down the field through the passing game. So give it to Cam Porter, and when in doubt, he'll get you a first down. 2nd and 10 coming up. On the break, over the middle to Blewett, gets the first down, and a little bit after that, about a 13, 14-yard gain there for Cam Blewett from Lausch. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Over the middle to the tight end. What was that? That was a pass interference and a half right there from Despain on the coverage there on Albright. Looks like he jumped and messed up the timing for Albright. Albright over the middle, and he holds on to it and gets the first down, but Martez Lewis is down. Another injury on what looks like it would be the interior of that offensive line. That is no bueno at all. Don't like to see that at all. This offensive line, already through one game, has been banged up. Hyman going up. Oh, close to the end zone. Hyman extremely close to the end zone. Yeah, left guard Marte Lewis with the rib injury or bruised knee. And Anthony Rara will come in for now. I believe that was his name. Sorry if I butchered that name or I misread it. First and goal, and Hyman walks in. Touchdown, Northwestern. First touchdown of the day for Northwestern, and they get it, and they're up by 5. Looks like they're going to go for 2 to try to get this to a 7-point game. Cam Porter gets the ball and runs it in for the 2-point conversion. And it's Northwestern, just like that, is back to being up this time by 7 with their first touchdown of the game, as well as a 2-point conversion after the tutty. And we love to see that. 17-10 now after only scoring 3 field goals in the first half for Northwestern. Now scoring a touchdown and giving them a 7-point lead over the Green Wave. And a fumble. Oh, a fumble recovered by Hubbard. On the first play for offense of the Green Wave is a fumble. This defense is causing some fumbles here, though. That's the second fumble of the day for the Green Wave. And this time, well, second time in their territory as well. Hyman going up the middle, gets a gain of 6 there. Nice run on first down. And now this team we're cooking. Green Wave making a couple mistakes. And so far the Wildcats taking advantage of that. And Blewett almost gets the catch. Good coverage there, though, by the defense. 3rd and 6. Read option. Oh, shoot. Going up. I didn't mean to change it to read. And a three and out there. Or no, that wasn't even a 3 and out. That was just the kick there by Olsen is good. Another field goal. This one putting them up by 10. Jack Olsen, 4 for 4 from the field today. Nice kicking from him. And it might be a big outlook of the year, or a big preview of what this year might turn into if this offense cannot get things in check. Especially if Preston Stone is injured, which hopefully he's not going to be out for too long, if at all. We do have a bye week after this week, I believe, and then we are playing a FCS team. So that should give him a good break, at least before playing the FCS team, and we should beat that FCS team. Most of the time, the FCS teams are automatic wins, except if you're really bad. I mean, maybe Akron can't beat them, or Kent State, but I believe those teams would be able to beat them still. I was even thinking of playing as one of those teams, like Kent State specifically, as a rebuild. That would have been that would have been horrible of a rebuild. That would have been painful as a rebuild dynasty. They didn't get it. 4th and inches, and they're going to punt it. I thought they got that first down there on that quarterback sneak, but they did not. Fair catch here by Farrell at last second at the 24-yard line. Northwestern getting a big lead here in the third quarter. Just getting about to the halfway point of the third quarter, and they are up by 10. Run up the middle by Hyman for 3 yards. Nice gain on first down there by Hyman, getting solid 3 yards, making it a little bit shorter here on second down for the first down. Covey in motion. Over the middle, Lausch to Covey, gets a nice gain there, 3rd and inches. Makes it a nice 3rd and short. Covey with a nice catch over the middle there. A little bit off by Lausch, but not a bad gain. Gets the first down. Cam Porter gets the first down and then some, all the way up to the 45-yard line for the Wildcats. Cam Porter having a nice day running the ball here, doing a lot of gaining, big gains here for the offense. 1-yard gain there for Cam Porter. 7 attempts for 72 rushing yards. Cam Porter has had himself a day. He is having a great day so far, and this day is not even over yet. Nice short pass to Blewett there over the middle. Gets a nice gain. 3rd and 1 now for the Wildcats. Lausch to Blewett there. 100, nice balance today. 100 yards on both sides of with rushing and passing for the Wildcats. And a handoff to Hyman, which goes nowhere. They're going to kick the ball here. Kick here. That's going to be close to the end zone, and that's going to go for a touchback. Northwestern coming back out on defense has had a great day. Let up 1 touchdown and a field goal, but other than that, has had a great day. And that touchdown is it basically maybe would be only 3 points. Oh, nice spin there. It would basically maybe even only be 3 points for them at this point, because it was my fault that they even scored it, because I switched when I shouldn't have. Or I tried to hit stick when I shouldn't have. Nice big gain there, though, for the running back on first down. And a handoff there to the running back, and that's going to be a loss of 2. Damon Walters getting a nice tackle for a loss there in the backfield on the running back. What is the running back's name? I want to get the running back's name right, because I don't want to keep saying number 20. What's his name? Simonza? Simonza? That's what his name is. Arnold Barnes. Barnes the third. There's their running back. Play action. Takes the handoff to Barnes the third. And that one's a sack. That time it was Story. Najee Story with the sack there on 2nd down. And it's 3rd and long. They've got a long ways to go here on 3rd down. A little chip there. Oh, and he's got green grass. Arnold has green grass, and he gets the 1st down. 3rd and 17, and the defense gives it up. A nice screenplay there for the offense. Tulane gets a 1st down, and they're rolling on this drive now. 1:19 left in the quarter. Hands it off. Holy shit, this guy is fast. Nice run to the outside. Uh-oh. Aiden Hubbard is injured, and that's not what we want to see right now with this defense. That is not good at all. Aiden Hubbard is down with an injury. Hopefully it's not too bad and he can come back in this game. Nice hit underneath by Adai. And it looks like elbow bursitis? What the frick is that? Michael Kilbaum will take the outside reps now as they bring in Miguel Jackson to play on the interior now. Takes away a pass rush effect from the interior, but Kilbaum there with a nice job setting the edge. And Hubbard is back in already after 1 play out. That's good to see that Hubbard is back out. Hopefully he doesn't get re-injured. Pass to the end zone. And that one is caught on the jump ball. Wow, Harris with the catch. Cornerback lost, or Hayes. Amari Hayes with the catch. And the cornerback just lost him there, and they got the touchdown. This game's back to a 3-point game. And another injury, Najee Story injured there on the play. Bruised ribs. Substitute for, I always substitute anyways. Even if they could still play, I always substitute. And the kickoff, that's the first kickoff in a while that the Green Wave have done. So Hyman gets to the 21-yard line. This drive for the Wildcats will start at the 21-yard line. This is going to be an interesting, tough drive here for the Wildcats after a big momentum drive there. Kobe hanging on to that ball, comes down with it for a 3-yard gain. A little high by Lausch there for Kobe. But a gain of 3 on that 1st down. And we're going to take this to the 3rd quarter. 20-17, Northwestern. This is going to be a tough finish to this game. 99 rushing yards, 169 passing yards for the Wildcats. 4.4 average yards per play. And this is going to be a close game here for the Wildcats and the Green Wave. Coming down to an intense finish. Oh, Albright doesn't catch it. Tough pass there. Tough catch. Tough play to make for for Albright there into pass coverage. Nice coverage there. And hit while he throws it. Lausch is hit while he throws it by Hopper. And this is going to be a 3 and out. The Green Wave getting the ball back at the beginning of the 4th quarter here with a lot of time. Plenty of time to get a touchdown here and get a possible lead. It's going to be interesting into the game here. The team, I don't like playing quarterback. And a sack there by Saka, his 3rd of the game. That one was a half sack though, I believe, as well. That was his full sack. Never mind. I was gonna say he was there by himself. Saka with 3 sacks on the day. What a day for Saka to start the season off in a big way. Pass to the tight end in the flat. And that one is Najee Story injured again. Hopefully he is okay, and his bruised ribs are really affecting him right now. Najee Story coming out of the game. And stopped on third down. A big stop by the defense there. Something they needed. Najee Story is going to be out for the rest of this game with bruised ribs. Do not like to see that at all. Another starter out for the game as well as Preston Stone, I believe. He hasn't been in since the second quarter, so Preston Stone out for the rest of this game. Najee Story out for the rest of this game. Injury sliders coming down after this because this feels like a lot of injuries, to be honest. First down. Blewett catches it for a nice 6-yard gain. Chase Farrell is now uninjured with bruised ribs. Yeah, I'm turning down. I'm using some sliders from a YouTuber I watch, Octagonal Gaming. These injury sliders, I do kind of agree that injuries sometimes kind of happen a little bit too little sometimes in franchises. But I think at this rate, with how many have happened in this week alone to the same players, I mean, it makes sense because it's the same players, so they already have the risk of getting re-injured. But this has already been quite a bit. Throw overthrown again. Lausch and Stone have not been able to hit their receivers down the field so far in this game. And the punt for the 5th time today by the punter. That one's going to be a touchback at the 20-yard line for the Green Wave. This game is going to come down to the last drive, and Tulane gets the ball back here with 9:35 left, and a nice tackle for loss there by Hubbard on the option. Simonza does not throw the ball away for the option and gets taken down for a tackle for loss. 2nd and 14 here. Tight end number 88. 3rd and 9, a gain of 5 there. Justin Reed getting the reception there. And it is 3rd and 9 again for the Tulane Green Wave. Let's see if they get the first down here. Throws it short to the tight end, and Reed gets the first down. Gets right to the first down line, and Simonza gets another nice dump off to the tight end for the first down. 1st and 10 for the Green Wave here. And a no gain, well, slightly a gain there. 2nd and 9. Gain of about a half yard there by the offense on that run play. Screen play to the receiver, and that was stopped right away. Preston with the reception there for a gain of 1 yard. And now it is 3rd and 8 for the Green Wave. Running a zone outside run, and I'm brain farting his name already, but their running back number 20 something the third gets the first down. And another handoff to the running back. Jack Hollifield now injured for the Tulane Green Wave. Looks like an offensive lineman, the other center, says he'll return soon. That's good to see that he will make it out okay. And on the 2nd down, just mix up there. The two receivers kind of running into each other there and causing the incompletion. It's 3rd and 9 now for the Green Wave. Throws it short, and holy crap, the tight end caught that and somehow did not get tackled right away by number 37. What the heck was that? Justin Reed with another great 3rd down reception. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Green Wave, and they're driving down the field now. Justin Reed with 2 big catches here for the Green Wave on this drive. 2nd and 7, a nice dump off there to Barnes III. Arnold Barnes III. On 1st down, and it's 2nd and 7 here for the Green Wave. Another dump off to the tight end, and no gain there for Reed. Nice play there by number 37, stopping him before he can get any more yards. And it's 3rd and 7 for the Green Wave. Throws it, and a wide open receiver gets the first down. Jimmy Callaway gets the first down for the Green Wave, and it is 1st and 10 with 4.5 minutes left in this game, and the Green Wave are making some progress here. And Barnes is getting a touchdown. Barnes, the third, has a wide open field. Nobody there to the right side of the field, and it's a touchdown for the Green Wave. They're going to put themselves up by 4, and now it's touchdown or nothing for Northwestern. You could get a field goal because you still have a good amount of time if you get a quick field goal, but right now, not looking good at all. The Green Wave with the momentum since that touchdown and field goal in the beginning of this half for the Wildcats. The Wildcats offense has got to get going here. Lausch has got to stop playing sloppy and getting some passes down. Another high pass for Lausch, and it's incomplete to Blewett. Lausch is just not doing good at all throwing the ball. They've gone away from the run game here in the fourth quarter as well. Trying to get down the field. Throw to Covey there. 3rd and 1 got blown up there. Another high pass from Lausch. And a handoff to Stone. First down. Or not Stone. Cam Porter with the first down run there by the Wildcats. And the Wildcats get a first down. They get another chance to keep going at this. Done by their star running back, Cam Porter. And a nice pass there to Blewett, a little high again. Am I pressing? I think maybe I'm holding down a button. It's causing that. Handoff to Hyman. Goes up the middle and gets it to 3rd and 1. Stop and short gain there by Joseph Hyman, who's starting to get banged up himself. 3rd and 1. A big 3rd and 1 here. And Lausch is going to run for it. Lausch has open field. Lausch with the first down run. The first run, excuse me, by a quarterback of the game for the Wildcats. And Lausch has a first down at the 20-something yard line. The 28-yard line for the Wildcats. And it's the 2-minute warning. Or 2-minute timeout is what they call it, I guess, in college football. But it's still just the 2-minute warning. And the Wildcats are driving here. Cam Porter gets another first down, and Matt Walden now is injured for the Wildcats on the offensive line. Don't like to see that at all. Injuries keep piling up, which means Slider going down because this has been way too many injuries. Thrown to the receiver Wild over the middle. Gets a nice gain there on first down. 2nd and 2. For the Wildcats on the 7-yard line of the Green Wave. And at this point, it's touchdown or nothing. Cam Porter close to the end zone. 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Wildcats at the 1-yard line. And at this point, you're almost guaranteed a touchdown at the 1-yard line. I can't say that, though. I shouldn't have said that, because now we might not get it. But at the 1-yard line, with the running backs that we have, why is Cam Porter not in? He should be in right now on a power run. Hyman in, running out the clock. Hyman goes in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Joseph Hyman gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And it's 26-24 right now. Joseph Hyman getting banged up, but he's staying in this game, getting the touchdown. And Olsen kicks it easily in to make this a three-point game. 27-24 Wildcats. What a drive by the Wildcats. They're getting right down the field. Cam Porter with some big runs again. He's got to be over 100 yards on the day. Cam Porter has been amazing in this first game against the Green Wave. Not even playing the most, but he's playing amazing. And a flag on first down there, and that looks like that's going to be a holding. Holding on the offense, which backs them up after the first down, and it's 1st and 17 for the Green Wave. 51 seconds left. All 3 timeouts for the Green Wave here to possibly try to make a drive down the field and tie this game. Dumps it off to the tight end, Reed, who just stays in the middle of the field and only gains 3 yards there on first down. 2nd and 14 for the Green Wave here. They got to get more yards than that if they want to try to get down the field and get a game-tying field goal. And that's exactly what you need right there. Another timeout, 40 seconds left. That one to Callaway, I believe. And a first down for the Green Wave. Nice play there on second down, second and long. Another play. And that's a big play. Holy crap. Another big play to from Simonza to number 11. And they are driving, and they may be getting aggressive here to go for a touchdown. But they spike the ball. 30 seconds left in this game. And they can easily tie this up here. Throwing a little shovel pass there, or not even shovel pass, a little screen there to the running back, and they call a timeout. 26 seconds left, 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 12 there. And they get the first down. Number 1 fights for it and gets the first down, and it's 20 seconds left in this game, and they have no timeouts. They got to spike this ball if they want to be able to keep going here. They do spike it, 2nd and goal, and they're going to just tie this game up. The Green Wave are going for the tie game here, and they get it just like that. With 51 seconds left, they go right down the field and tie this game up. Tie game between the Green Wave and the Wildcats here. The Wildcats now look with 9 seconds to maybe go down the field. More than likely not going to happen with how the pass game is played today, but the Wildcats, tough game here for the Wildcats. Wild getting the catch for 8 yards there, and this is just going to go to overtime. What a game here in week 1 of this season between the Wildcats and the Green Wave. Green Wave come down the field, score a touchdown, get a 4-point lead. Wildcats then go down the field, score a touchdown themselves to give themselves a 3-point gain, or 3-point lead, excuse me. And the Green Wave then, with 51 seconds, go down the field and tie it up against the Wildcats. Wow, it's tails. Did they say they wanted to receive? All right, and we're starting on offense. The Wildcats starting on offense here against Tulane. This should be interesting. A throw, not there in time. Jeez, these quarterbacks suck. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. Oh, dropped by Wild, and that's an incomplete catch. The exact same play 2 times in a row. Same exact throwing way, too. Wide open. What overthrown? Lausch overthrows it again. And the overthrow by Lausch causes us to have to kick a field goal here. And Olsen, right down the middle, makes the field goal. He has been money all day. Now it's up to the defense to stop Tulane here from getting any score, but specifically from getting a touchdown. Because right now you're automatically in field goal range. So if you just need a field goal, it's not a big deal. Unless you get sacked out of range. Nice pressure there from the defensive line. 2nd and 13 now for the offense. Nice play there on first down for the defense, making it a little bit longer for the offense here. Stepping up in the pocket. That's a big gain there for the offense, and it's 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line for the Green Wave, and this is not looking good for this defense. Has been stout all day for the Wildcats, and now in the 4th quarter and overtime has not been the same at all for the Wildcats. And a jet sweep there, and it looks like it might be an offensive holding on the offense though here for the Green Wave. And it is. And another holding penalty on this offense. 2nd and 17 now for the offense. After a nice little jet sweep trick play and a wide open field, and they get it back. They get it back. What's going on, guys? What? What was that? What was that? I'm getting a little out of commentating mode here because that's pissing me off. How are you letting that happen? And the handoff. And they stop Barnes before he can get there, and they're gonna kick they're gonna kick the field goal there. Just tie it up. They're going safe here and kicking the field goal unless it's a fake. And they kick it, and it's good. We're going to the second overtime here. The defense comes up stout there comes up strong there to stop them from getting a score. And hopefully if the defense can come up clutch again here, it might be another hold or a defensive penalty. And another hold on the offensive line, it would appear. And another mistake by this offensive line makes it 1st and 20. And they are getting close to out of field goal range here for the green wave after that play. A lot of change going on here by the offense and the defense. Dump off there to the receiver. John Bach, the second, is injured now for the green wave. A 5-yard gain there, getting a little bit of those yards that they lost off that penalty back and getting a little bit more into field goal range here. There's a green wave and a sack by Hubbard. 7 sacks on today by the Wildcats, and Hubbard getting up there and getting the sack for the Wildcats. Losing those yards that they just gained and a couple more. 3rd and 22 for the green wave here now. In overtime. Throws it down. Short pass. Gains 4 of those yards back. And it's 4th and 18 and they're going for it. Draw pass! Incomplete! And Northwestern just has to kick a field goal to win this game. What a big mistake by the green wave, not just going for the field goal to try to get the lead. And they just kick it. I don't know why we're doing this and not just kicking it. And it's 2nd and 9. Maybe getting a little bit of yards here for the kicker to make it a little bit easier. 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats here. Gets another, 100 yards there on the day for the running back, Cam Porter. Cam Porter gets up and gets a 1st down and keeps it in the middle. And that's a 1st down for the Wildcats. I'm just going to kick the field goal. Screw this. I don't know why I'm doing this. All right. And this is a chip shot. And the Wildcats have won the game. Ball game after a amazing, honestly, an intense, amazing Week 1 game. The Wildcats come away with the win, 33-30 in 2nd overtime. A tough game that felt like they were going to win at the end of 4th quarter, but Tulane's offense stepped up towards the end of this game, except in that 2nd overtime. And the Wildcats start 1-0. Let's go, boys. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 after Week 1. Man, that was intense, guys. I cannot lie. That was freaking intense. Holy crap. That was insane. I mean, that was awesome. That was fun, though. Like I said, I'm going to go quickly and turn down the freaking injuring sliders, because holy crap. There's way too many injuries. I like octagonal sliders so far. I think maybe a little bit too QB is a little bit low for me. I mean, like maybe bump this up a little bit because it feels like my timing is record right now for me. So I'm going to bump that up a little bit. Just for myself. I mean, he plays with classics, so makes sense. But shout out to him anyways. Love his sliders. Love his videos, too. Does an amazing job. But yeah, week 1, getting the win over the Green Wave. Love to see that. Looks like recruiting is going really well for us as well. First in most, if not all. And we are now officially first. Just like that, we overtook Alabama, North Carolina, and Oklahoma in 1 week for Evan Davis, the running back. Love to see that. And we are still first for Darryl Hurley as well, the right edge. Love to see that. That is awesome recruiting right there. Love to see that we are up against both them. Getting back a little bit here, some of our stuff. Man, I don't even know if I want to keep going for Miles Muamba, just because of the fact that they're so far. Boston College is just so far ahead. Let me see. I can't add them yet, but or can I? Ugh. Miles. Did I say Matt? Miles Muamba. Some other good quarterbacks here as well that we could go for. No offers here. I'm actually curious. Are there any 4-star quarterbacks that do not have any offers? No, none that we can go for at least. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I'll still go for this 602 ranked guy who does not have a single offer. I will take that because we could use. Do I have to wait? Can I not? How come I can't offer this guy a scholarship? Oh wait, here, let me actually remove this guy off the board. Let me do something real quick that I might actually have to do. Let me do this. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it wouldn't let me offer a scholarship to him. Okay, so what was he? He was 602. Alright. There we go. I don't know if that's what I needed to do, but worked. But right now, not needing to do too much in terms of recruitment. Sitting really well right now in terms of recruitment, especially with our 2 4-star guys. Oh shoot, actually. Oh dang, now we're losing a lot of ground here now with our receiver, which we were first, I believe. Or no, we weren't first, we were 4th, so we're not gaining much ground there. Oh, they're so far ahead. I don't know if it's worth taking the risk or time to keep going after him. So go back here, check out some more wide receivers. See if there's any more 4-stars that we could go after. Yeah, I know Mo Cross, but are there any no? Okay, so we have one right here who's not getting any offers. Okay, love to see that. So we can try to jump in here and offer this guy a scholarship, which should help us be able to get a jump. Unless one of those teams jump in. I mean, there's a lot of teams in front of us right now that could, I hope we don't get locked out. We may get locked out because he's already going to be in his, he's already going to be to his top 8 pretty quickly here. Oh wait, we didn't have a week off. What was I? Was there a week off between this? Oh wait, oh dang, we're going to get our butts kicked in week 3. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, right now on this schedule, I see basically every game possibly being a win, other than Oregon, Penn State, Michigan, Illinois, maybe Illinois, and probably even USC, Nebraska, some of these other teams, UCLA maybe even as well. There are winnable games here. I mean, FCS Midwest is definitely winnable. UL Monroe, Louisiana Monroe is definitely winnable. Purdue's definitely winnable. Minnesota and Nebraska are as well, I feel like, but they're a lot harder for sure. It's going to be tough. Oh no, FCS Midwest, though, is for sure a winnable game. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually... Well, we already recruit so well, I feel like, for running back. I'm going to go receiver, because I really want to be able to recruit receivers really well. Yeah, so we're sitting really well now. I'm actually going to create a new file. Alright, perfect. Love to see that. Alright. Oh, I can actually upgrade again. I didn't even realize that. I completely forgot about that. I might eventually even go into Tactician and Motivator, because I know Recruiter did get nerfed a little bit, but I would love to be able to eventually become an elite recruiter, which is going to take a while for this. So eventually I will kind of have to go into Motivator, maybe even Architect, Tactician. Probably less so one of these other ones, because technically I have to do a lot more to be able to become a talent developer, strategist, or architect, which I'm curious actually which... Well, I'm going to go here anyways and upgrade this. Just do that. But for strategist, win 4 bowl games, spend 50 in tactician, which isn't horrible. Which one's the one that you spend in motivator? Spend win 5 playoff games. That wouldn't be bad, being able to become a program builder. I like how none of these require you to spend anything in recruiter. Like all of them, I mean, it's spend 50 in motivator. 2 players drafted in the first round, which is going to be a little tricky unless our left tackle is drafted in the first round, which I definitely could see, because he's a star. Architect, win 4 rivalry games, definitely can do that. Spend 50 in motivator and in tactician, can definitely do that. Show don't tell, or strategist, win 4 bowl games and spend 50 in tactician. So they're not too bad to unlock. This one's a lot more, but this one and this one aren't too bad. Some of these things challenge-wise are a little tricky to get though. But anyways, let me save again here. Anyways, I think that's where I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a fun first episode here in the Northwestern Dynasty Rebuild, whatever you want to call it, episode 1. I'm going to try, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say that I'm going to try, because I am going to try to do, okay, I'm going to try to do this. But anyways, I'm going to try to stay consistent. I'm going to keep doing this. I really want to keep doing this because I do want to continue, and I want to start creating more content in terms of creating content for rebuilds, for franchise mode. Eventually, I will be starting a Madden franchise mode. I'm thinking I may just pick one of my favorite teams, the Jags or the Panthers, because either one would be they're both teams that could be rebuild-esque teams, but also could be middling teams, which I don't mind whether I play a really bad team like the Browns or the Titans or anything like that and try to rebuild them, or try to do like a more middling team like that. But thank you guys all again so much for watching. Make sure to come back, subscribe, just so you can come along on this journey with my first ever road, or eventually I might do a Road to Glory actually, series. But right now, mostly just going to be Dynasty and franchise. Maybe eventually later down the line here, not like super far down the line, but in the near future I may start one. But again, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all on the next episode. Peace.